Oh, babe. Do you have to do things so publicly?
I don't want any reminders of her. Will's out. There's no better time to get rid of her rubbish.
Well, do you not think he's going to clock on when she's not here?
I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. I'll just say that you and her fell out. He'll have no problem believing that.
Fair enough. Don't ever recall falling in with her, to be honest. Oh, love, watch your knickknacks, will you?
Why? You've always hated them.
Well, granted, nobody could love that porcelain Dalmatian. Looks like it's cocking its leg up, but hate's a strong word.
Yeah, well, it perfectly sums up how I feel right now.
You don't mean that.
Don't I? I'll text her and let her know the stuff's here. If it's still here tomorrow, I'll douse it in petrol, set it alight. I don't want anything to do with her.
If that's how you really feel, you might as well do the same to me while you're at it.
There's only one killer in this family.
I never set out to hurt anyone in my life.
Yeah, you never set out to sleep with a squatty either, but you did it. You've been letting people down all your life. Me most of all.
How dare you speak to me like that? I am still your mother.
That's just a technicality, Maggie. And believe me, if I could change that, I would.
You all right, love?
I just can't believe he would speak to me like...
Come next door. Make you a brew. Looks like you could use one.
Thank you.
You right there, Roy?
Still browsing.
Well, no offence, but I think people spend less time buying houses. Can I help?
A local free-range farmer ordinarily supplies the cafe with eggs, but for personal consumption, hardly seems worth the trip. How fresh are yours?
Eggs is eggs, and they are as good as the date on the box.
Oh, hi, Roy. We were just going to come and see you.
How can I help you?
It's about Sam.
How is he?
Well, I want to say fine, but...
Still struggling, yeah?
Yeah, we've just found out that Megan's pleading not guilty, so there's going to be a trial.
And he'll be called to give evidence.
Yeah, we wanted to get him through it unscathed for a while, I don't know. Just... He likes spending time with you. So would you just pop in on him?
Of course. Well, he's excellent company and a worthy adversary on the chessboard. Well, as the cafe is not open for another couple of days, yes, I'll pop by and have a game with him.
Oh, that'd be fab. He normally comes to the bistro straight after school, so...
Right, well, I'll see him there.
Thanks, Roy.
Well, your daddy shouldn't buy you sweets, not before nursery. The teachers will have nervous breakdowns.
You've given your old granny aggro.
What's this to do with you?
Well, I know they can be a handful and a little, especially at your age.
I think I can handle it.
Yeah, looks like it. What's the problem?
She's not getting Darren any sweets.
That's because I've seen what happens after he's eaten them.
Oh, hyper on sugar, is he?
Bouncing off the walls. Anyway, it's none of your business. Right, come on. We've got places to be.
It was a tussle in the heat of the moment, and Alan fell.
So you were rowing?
Yeah, we were. And I admit I kept that from Ben at the time.
Why have you never thought of just telling him?
I know what grief does to people. You look for someone to blame, just like Finlay has. And Ben needed me. He didn't need a reason to push me away. He was devastated by the loss of his father.
Close with him?
Yeah. That's why the business with your dad hit him hard.
Yeah, well, him and me both. Always very difficult to find out something uncomfortable about your parents.
No one felt more guilty about us than Jim. He adored you and your brother. There was never any doubt about that. You were his life. Just like Ben and the boys are mine.
Oh, look, he's going to be all right, this, you know. I'll speak to Ben. And we'll sort it.
Windass is no stranger to violence, and he had no time for Theo in the end.
And he's also the ex-partner of your current missus.
Right, well, that's got nothing to do with it. The more I think about it, the more I think he's the #1 suspect.
Well, good luck proving it.
Well, I'm hoping the CCTV from the builder's yard will do for his alibi.
Bad news on that score, I'm afraid. Digital forensics came back. They couldn't retrieve the footage.
Why not?
I don't know. Do I look like a computer geek? Suffice to say, the people that do couldn't recover it, so...
Right, well, suppose it was a long shot. But with no murder weapon, we're back to square one, aren't we?
Yeah, well, it's that way. So you better stick your thinking cap on, aren't you?
Yeah.
And the kettle while you're at it. Thank you.
Could get used to afternoons in here. Feels very decadent.
Well, it's your day off, and if I can't take a coffee break now and again, what's the point in being my own boss?
You're remarkably chipper under the circumstances.
Circumstances?
Yeah, Kit's taking all your scaffolding and the other girl from the yard.
Well, there's not for him to find. He's clutching at straws. Either that or there's some tiles come off the police station roof.
I can't believe you're being so blasé about this. It could be a murder charge.
Not for me, it won't. I didn't do it. Yeah, I trashed the van, but that's it.
Well, even so. The sooner they find who did kill him, I'll be able to rest easy. And Theo, for that matter.
Don't shed any tears for him. Whoever offed that creep did the world a favour.
You looking for something?
No. Found something. You'll never believe what someone put in my bag.
I'm afraid you have to enlighten me.
It's a tracking device. Someone's planted a tracker in my school bag.
But how would they procure it? I doubt that any of your classmates are spy masters.
You can buy them anywhere.
Really? How extraordinary. But why would anyone want to track your movements?
Got there somehow.
Why don't we discuss the possibilities over a game of chess?
I don't know, Roy.
Well, if we're to solve this mystery, what better undertaking to inspire logical reasoning?
Okay. Let's go through to the office, so I can't concentrate in here.
Listen, love, I sympathise, I really do, but the street is not the place to be pegging out your dirty washing.
Sorry if I embarrassed you.
It's not even about embarrassment. Look, we live enough of our lives on show in this pub, and if you don't want Will to find out...
Well, like I said, I'll just say that you had an argument with her.
Oh, great, so then it's my fault.
All right, well, I'll say we both had an argument with her then. The main thing is, that's all Will needs to know.
Yo, bro. Should I get one in?
No, I'm all right, thanks, mate. I just need a word with me brother.
What do you want?
Your mum's still next door.
That's not my problem anymore.
Oh, she's really cut up about everything.
Did you not hear what I just said?
Yeah, but I've also heard her side of things, and I think you should hear her out.
I think we should probably just let the dust settle a bit first.
No, in my experience, you know, you let things go, they only get worse, especially where family is concerned.
This is none of your business, Steve, and she had no right spilling her guts to you anyway.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, but, you know, I am kind of involved, because like it or not, we are family.
Well, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Everything I thought I knew's been turned upside down, and you think that's a reason to celebrate, do you?
Well, is it not? It's not every day you get a new brother.
You're no brother of mine. You're nothing to me. Now, get out now.
Right.
Look, I'm only trying to sort things.
Steve, get out of my pub before you regret it, mate.
Ben!
Steady on.
Don't need to lose your tongue.
Right, get out! No, do one!
Excuse me, I think I've just ordered like a hot pot.
Yeah.
Hot pot's off, Dev. Out! The lot of yous, do one! Out! Now!
Ben!
I shall have to insist that you remain stationary during our game.
Sorry.
I don't know if you're aware of the Korchnoi-Karpov controversy in 1978.
No?
During Game 14 of the World Championship match, Korchnoi complained that Karpov was excessively and deliberately swinging in his chair so as to put him off. Thus, Karpov was forbidden from spinning in his chair.
Really?
Yeah. And it's not the first chair-based chess controversy. In the 1972 World Championship, Bobby Fischer was so dissatisfied with the chairs provided that he eventually had one flown over specially to Iceland from New York. Apologies. I have to take this. Hello? Well, the instructions are on the counter. Downstairs. Well, I assure you they were there. Off the top of my... Look, I shall pop back. Oh, yes, bye-bye. Sorry, that's a builder at my flat. I have to go back and confirm something with them.
Okay.
Yes, but I shall return presently. But in the meantime, you spin to your heart's content.
We'll be home in a minute. He'll know there's something up if the doors are locked.
Yeah. He'll find out the truth soon enough anyway. It was stupid of me to think I could keep it from him.
You were just trying to protect him. Who can blame you after what's gone on lately?
I just feel like I'm failing at everything, babe. Father, son, Steve McDonald's brother. And sure, where's the time for me and you and all of this, huh? I feel like I'm failing as a partner as well.
Right, enough now. Self-pity doesn't suit you. You're not failing at anything. You're doing your best, love, which is all anybody can do. And I'll tell you something else. It's good enough for me. Yeah? More than good enough. Come here.
Are you going to make a move?
Sorry, I was just thinking about stuff.
You do seem somewhat unsettled.
Yeah. A lot of weird stuff's been going on.
What kind of weird stuff?
Doesn't matter. Everything's just a big stress at the moment.
You remind me of me at your age. I was in a constant state of anxiety. As I told you, I never really lived up to my parents' expectations.
That's a shame.
Because I viewed the world somewhat differently, as you do.
Yeah.
So, I suppose it is only natural that you might fear that your own father could harbour that same disappointment. Or you might feel a certain insecurity, given the way that you arrived in his life.
Do you think he might not have wanted me?
I never said that. And I'm sure he will do his duty by you, whatever problems you may have, or difficulties you might present.
I don't want to be a duty. Do you think he'd sooner I wasn't here?
Not now. He has responsibility for you.
Well, that doesn't mean he would have wanted me.
I think we should begin.
Well, there's no getting away from you at the minute, is there? Remind me to check under the bed when we get undressed tonight.
Well, I say I've got better things to waste my time on than you, but I'm not sure.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you tell me.
Have you finished with my gear yet, by the way? I'll have to start charging you.
Fingers crossed I might be able to say the same to you.
Kit, have you actually got any proof that he's done something wrong? Otherwise, this is just harassment.
Well, Theo was murdered. And despite what you might read in the papers, Maria, not everybody's capable of doing that. So when I find someone who I think is, someone who's got a motive, someone local, I need a good reason to stop looking at them.
Well, I've also got an alibi.
If you say so.
Honestly, I think you've been watching too much CSI. Come on.
I'd never considered Dad might not want me in his life.
I'm sorry. I tend to follow logic wherever it may lead. I apologise for any insensitivity.
No. No, you just tell them the truth. Because you're my friend.
I am, indeed. And will only ever want the best outcome for you. And that certainly doesn't include Nick abandoning you. So we must work hard to prevent that.
Yes. Yeah, we must.
You all right, Sam?
Yeah. Yeah, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to me like this. Your advice really means a lot.
I'd make a far better counsellor if builders weren't calling me away. But from now on, you have my full and undivided attention. Shall we start?
No, it's not pushing.
You all right? Absolutely fine. I've not had a fall or broken a hip or been telephone scammed. I've not even had lunch at a garden centre. So for an Oldham, I'm doing ever so well.
I was only trying to help before, you know.
Yeah, because I'm totally incapable. Well, this seems to be doing fine to me.
Yeah, pleased for you.
Steve? What? He's thrown you out? He didn't put his hands on you, did he? Bertie, darling, don't go running off.
It's all right, I'll get them. Multitasking, eh? Gets harder as you get older, doesn't it? Come on, you two!
Sorry, Steve, what did you say?
Back! Swings are this way.
We're bored of the swings.
Right, well, I'll tell you what's not boring. Look what I've got. Yeah, you can share these, but eat them quick, yeah? Don't tell the Wicked Witch. She'll only take them off you.
What did you give him what for?
Oh, thank you.
Look, Roy, we appreciate you taking the time.
Well, I would say it was my pleasure, but I can't help sharing your concerns.
In what way?
Well, Sam was extremely agitated before he left. He certainly wasn't on his game. And he seems to believe that someone at school has put some kind of tracking device in his bag.
Tracking device?
Yeah, well, so he believes. I hadn't realised these things are freely available.
Well, as if he's not got enough to contend with. Right, we're going to have to go down to the school.
No.
Talk-
I put the tracker in his bag.
What?
I wanted to make sure he's safe. He said he wasn't going to get a new phone, so I thought we'd better track him. I don't know if he got lost or got into trouble.
Well, I wish you'd have talked to me first, because I would have told you that I couldn't think of anything more likely to make him paranoid.
Well, it certainly seems to have had that effect.
I'm sorry, okay? I just was doing what I thought was best.
Yeah, well, you need to let him know that it was you before it does any more damage, okay?
I don't understand why everyone's got it in for me.
It's our fate, Sam. While our intellect might win us a degree of admiration, more often than not, it will prompt suspicion, even hatred.
But why?
Because people feel threatened and will use brute force to deal with that threat if necessary.
And that's what they want to do to me?
As with myself, your enemies will do all they can to thwart your ambitions.
And there's no way we can stop them?
I never said that. I'm still here. I'm still here because I learned the value of identifying my foes, taking preemptive steps.
I never knew you had this side to you.
Well, that's because I must keep it hidden. I reveal it to you because you face the very same prejudices and attacks that I have endured. I want to help you, Sam. face down those bullies and the oppressors who wish you harm.
But how?
By trusting no one. You're vulnerable, Sam. And by no means safe. You must be guided by me. As someone who has walked that treacherous path before you. You may have to fly in the face of your gentle nature, as I did mine. Question is, are you prepared for that? So follow my instructions to the letter.
Yes. Yes, I am. I don't have any choice.